All right, all right, all right. Okay, guys, come in. Make we chat now. What I say last night was a night. But come on in, my friends. Come on in. Let us have a little midday Friday conversation before I got to get up, out, and cracking. Let us have a little bit of a conversation here. A long time I not chat to you because it's been a few days since I not feel this well. I tell you guys, I honestly believe. Is that too bright in my face? Is that too bright? Who is here? Who is in the chat? Come, let us talk. I don't want it to be dark, but at the same time, I don't want it to be too bright. So I have to fix it up. All right, that's not too bad. Not too bright or not too dark. But who is here? Who is in the chat? Come, let us chat. Let us chat. Let us chat. Growing my own. Growing my own. What are you growing today? What are you growing today, sis? Girl, I got some peppers out there. They're this big. Some green peppers, all organic green peppers. They are this big. Oh my gosh. That's all I have left though. The winter is coming on, so I'm just going to have to prepare my garden for the spring. Yeah, I'm just going to have to prepare my garden for the spring. So everything in my kitchen, all the scraps, all the not meat scraps though, all the vegetable scraps. I just put them in the blender, blend them, and then add some coffee grounds to them. And that is my compost. And I'm putting it at the roots of like my apples. I got but one apple off both trees. I got one single apple all season. I didn't get not one peach. And the pear tree had like first I counted like 80 pears. I got one dege one. I got a lot of grapes, but next season I hope to do better. So I'm blending all the kitchen scraps and I'm putting them at the roots of the plants and let's see. All right. Derek C. Williams is in the house. Derek C. Williams is in the house. How you doing, Derek? How you doing? Guys, I know so Derek is my little backbone. Derek is one of my little backbones. Yes. Now I call for Derek, late to the party, but greetings. In a work mode. Listen to you. Love you, Derek. Love you, love you. Always, always so supportive. Love you, Derek. Derek, the composting is good. Yes, I am doing my own natural composting because I want to get something out of my plants. There's no reason for them to be out there taking up space without producing anything. Makes no sense, right? Right? Yeah, so I'm gonna help them a little. It seems like they need a little bit of help. So we're gonna give them a little bit of help and help them along so that next season. Growing says it's too cold outside now. Where you at it probably is cold. It's getting cold where I'm at. But I'm going like my calamandine orange. I keep it in a pot and I bring it inside every winter. Yeah. Every winter I bring it inside. Y'all know by now that I use the tub. I use the tub in my bathroom. I bring in my plants, my aloe vera, my calamandine, everything, and I bring the pots in and I put them in the tub. There is a window so they get sunlight, and there is water. I water them, and they stay in that tub all winter. Then when spring comes around, I take them out. They're still green, they're still growing, they're still blossoming, they're still bearing, they're still good. My calamandine gave me 24 fruits in my tub. 24 little oranges. Those calamandine oranges, yeah, he gave me 24. No shame in my game. I bring it, put it. I got a tub, I got a shower. I don't use the tub at all because I don't do that sitting in the tub stuff. Right? So it serves its purpose. I put my plants in it during the winter. So what else am I gonna do? When I water them, I don't have to worry about the water running out, messing up my carpet, messing up my floor. I don't have to worry about putting them in the garage and they're not getting enough sunlight. I put my aloe vera in the garage one winter, and when the spring came and I took the aloe vera out, they're all white. You know why? They didn't get any sunlight, so they couldn't make any chlorophyll. So they were all white. But when I put them up, put them in the tub, the sunlight still comes through. They get sunlight, they get water, they grow, continue to grow. All right? Just what I do. No shame in my game. But yeah. Official Volcano is in the place. Volcano, how are you doing? How is everything going, my love? How is everything going with you? How are you doing? Good to see you this morning. Growing says I have some cauliflower. May go look at them later. Okay, I have never planted cauliflower, but I have some lettuce out there. I hope they finish coming in before they're real cold. Because if they don't, I'm just gonna pull them up, eat them, call it a day. Simple. Yes. All right, Derek says, could you drop the link? We need less than 2 minutes to speak to you. All right. Anything for you, boss? Anything for you, my dear friend. Anything for you. I used to be getting official, I can like drop a link in 2 seconds. Lord of mercy. Oh my God, Derek. I am getting better and better and better and better and better every day. I can drop a link now in 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Somebody says drop a link. I drop a link in 2 seconds. Ain't that something good? All right. Here comes Derek. Derek, what's up?
Yeah, shout out and respect due to them one call. Trev Essence Unstoppable. How are you, young lady?
Wait, I'm not here, Derek. What I go on
Not
here,
here.
so? Derek, me not hear you,
Me talk.
How comes me not hear you through the headphone?
Me no know.
Hold on there. Wait there. Hello?
Trev Essence.
All right, now me hearing you. My bad.
Okay. Shout out and respect due to them one call. Trev Essence Unstoppable. How are you, young lady?
Wonderful. Good to see you. So good to see you as always. How you doing?
Just trying to live my life day by day and survive this thing. You understand me? Yeah, just less than 2 minutes of your time, based off your topic, and then we're gonna go on back here and do some work. It's actually a light day. I'm normally 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but if I get lucky, I can get my ass out of here at 3. So I'm gonna go to lunch at 2, and then I'm leaving at 3. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
All right. So less than 2 minutes of your time. Again, we were talking last week of 913 people, mostly black, died at the hands of Jim Jones in Jonestown, Guyana, because he told them to drink Kool-Aid that was laced with cyanide because the government was oppressing them. The Heaven's Gate cult under General Applewhite, about 79 people, some of them black. Many of the men, all of the men, in my understanding, castrated themselves, and they were found dead with track shoes and gym equipment on. All right. You have cults, and even going back as far as the Aztecs, the Mayas, the Incas, they always do these blood sacrifices. And so here you have now in Jamaica, is my understanding that this dude has some ark. And I was always first thing when I heard about the ark, I was saying, well, how are you going to get 2 of everything, and where are you going once you get on the ark? Those are questions I just want to know. That's just me. I was raised in a church in Mississippi, and they say Noah got two of everything, and I'm still scratching my head over that. But I wanted to know how this guy was able to do it in a Jamaica. All right. So so now so now you having these people come up dead, and it's just my belief. It's just my belief that anytime you have a new faith coming along, it seems like they always breed death and destruction. So what
Always.
good is your faith? What good is your new belief? So if you break off, because that's all this is, these are breakaway faith because they don't want to hear the mainstream narrative from whatever faith it is, but they always crash and burn. And
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I know that they say that Jamaicans or a lot of Jamaicans, they may not have the education that what some people over here in the developed world have, but still in all, I'm sure the Jamaican people have heard about these cults. Do you not know that you're going to die? And they always crash and burn. They always crash and burn. You have not seen one cult yet where there's not been death, pedophilia, abuse, child molestation, women being beaten, homosexuality, all these things in these new so-called belief systems. So what good are they? So that's all I wanted to say, Trev. I just don't see where these things are any good. Stay with what worked. Folks have been, for at least they say for 6,500 years, folks been riding with Christianity. A little bit less than that for Islam. A little bit more for Judaism and things like that. These are the world's three top religions, and these are what most people hang their hats on. But anytime you break away, it's always death and destruction. That's what I see. I'm 54 years old, and for what I've seen in my lifetime, it's always lead to folks dying. So somebody's gonna have to show me where these cults are nothing but money making schemes.
Mhm.
They leeching off people. Folks end up getting dead. Show me where I'm wrong. That's all I want to say, Trev.
I appreciate you. I appreciate some great points there from the great Derek. I am always, I'm, thank you so much, Derek. Thank you so much. I appreciate you today and every time, my friend.
Yes, ma'am.
Guys, that is the great Derek C. Williams there. I appreciate your input every time in my lives. I can't tell you how much I thank you so much. Guys, you hear what Derek says right there. And that
Yes,
is the truth. We are breaking off from mainstream religion, maybe because we don't like the narrative. I'm not sure what it is. And it's not just in Jamaica. We know that in other parts of the world, these cults pop up all the time. We talk about the Jim Jones cult, where this man took all these people from California and he took them, they gave away what they had, they sold what they had, and they all took it off with him down there in Guyana, in the jungles of Guyana, believing, steadfastly believing that this man came to rescue them from something, I don't know what. This man came to deliver them from something, I don't know what. And they were willing to sell everything they had and travel behind him down there into the jungles. And what was the end result? He gave them all
damn.
that Kool-Aid to drink. And when the senator went down there to convince him to let the people go, have them come back, what happened? He got killed. Several other people got killed. Hundreds of people got to drinking Kool-Aid that killed them. And as I said in my piece that I put up last night, I said those people in Jamaica are lucky, guys. They are lucky that the demons that came for Kevin Smith told him he had to deliver blood. Because if they told him he had to deliver their souls, a Kool-Aid all of them would have get.
But
All of them would have get Kool-Aid. But because they needed blood, and that is why he had to give blood. But it didn't go as planned. Because had it gone as planned, the whole of all know the police would have done their pick up bodies. You hear me telling you? All know. Because all of them people that were clobbering to get in there, everyone would have gone in 2 by 2, 3 by 3 in the ark, and every one of them would be laying out on the ark floor. Say what you were saying for me, Derek.
real quick, and then I'm gonna drop down for real. Why do they always want blood? What it is that? So blood is your life, is it not? So
Right.
if you take blood, that's murder, is it not?
Apparently not for them.
if you, because you use the phrase, people don't actually use this term a lot, but it is a word, bloodletting.
Mm-hmm.
Why folks always got to bleed to go to the second life? That's all.
Well,
So I'm
great
gonna drop that.
question.
So I'm gonna drop down now, and I'm just got questions. That's all. Thank you for having me on, Trev.
Thank you so much, my love. Anytime.
Yes, ma'am. Salute.
All right. Thank you much. All right. Thanks so much to the great Derek Williams right there as he contributes to our chat all the time, guys. Thank you so much, Derek. And let me get into the chat and see all the people who are here. You all know my boss, my backbone, my godfather is here. Unstoppable when unstoppable come, but just get excited. Unstoppable what? How is your morning going? How is your morning going? And the great Teflon, what? How you doing, Teflon? How you doing? Me say I came into your live the other day, and as soon as I said hello, everything went kaput. I was wondering, if I'm gonna talk about Kevin Smith. But anyway, Growing said these people are well educated but just brainwashed. That is true. And no matter how educated you are, it is easy to be brainwashed. It is like the same manipulation as though you are in a relationship and your partner is manipulating you into believing that you are no good, you are stupid, you can't do anything right, and that sort of thing. It is the same kind of, you might think it not, but it is the same kind of brainwashing where people can convince you to believe something that really isn't true. Right, Shelly? There is my dear, Shelly, the boss is in the place. How you doing, Shelly? And and just like how these kinds of manipulation, when they're taking prisoners, it doesn't matter whether you're educated or uneducated. That has nothing to do, because the education is like you going to school, you know being given an article, and you are expected to read the article to understand what it says and to regurgitate it. You understand? Because I mean, that's basically education. But you have to understand, guys, there are lots of people who have never gone through formal education, but you're not smart like them. There are lots of people haven't gone through formal education. My mom had only barely a third grade education. And I used to be so flabbergasted coming home and showing her stuff, and she was able to help me to figure it out. And even to this day, I might say, "Oh, I'm educated," but I have to still draw to my mom, like, "Mom, what do you think about this?" And trust and believe me, that the thing she come up with will be like, I always said, you know what? If these people were ever able in their time to be afforded education, they would have been so smart. They would have accomplished so much. You know? So it's not that we say, oh, they are educated. Because a lot of these people who went to this church were so-called educated people too. It is what you believe. When somebody is able to convince you into believing something. Because right now, guys, I am telling you all that we all are holding on to some beliefs right now. Right now. We are holding on to some beliefs that we believe. Come hell or high water, nobody can stop us from believing it. Just like those people. It's just that I'm not going to go to the extent in believing into something that is going to be evident of cruelty, be evident of blasphemy. No. So I couldn't be a part of it. I listen to a lot of these videos, watch a lot of these videos, and listen to a lot of this audio where people were saying what had been going on in the church over time, and mothers been presenting their children to this man. And I don't say Trev say, but I have seen where also where they said that pedophilia was rampant in the church. There was abuse going on, some kind of abuse going on in the church. All these young men were supposedly romantically involved with the leader of the church, and some religious practices that were happening in the church. I still call it church, guys. In the ark, some religious practices that were happening in the ark, where people were being shaved in front of the entire church, and all of these things that we all have been seeing on the internet over the last week. And I've been saying, like, if I went to a church, if I went to a church and all these things were happening in the church, I would have reason to pause, to stop, to question what is going on before I end up getting entrapped into staying into this movement and getting so far in that I cannot come out. Let me see who else is in the chat. Let's see what Deidre is here. Deidre, how are you doing? How are you doing, my love? So good to see you. So good to see you. Who else is here? And the great Teflon still here. Is Kevlin say you came in at the end of that was the end? Oh shucks. Oh shucks. I know that was the end. I'm sorry. I thought I was in on the live Teflon. Oh, it was the end. I'm sorry. But guys, I've been conked out, knocked out for the last few days. And now I understand why foreign TTB warned me against drinking that Red Bull. Boy, I drank that Red Bull Monday. Yeah, Monday night. And that Red Bull, it had me running all of Monday night, going perfectly fine, no problem. Now I understand why people have to constantly drink those things, because it's almost like a drug, and then you have some kind of a withdrawal. Because I drank that Red Bull Monday night, and that Red Bull took me all of Monday night. It didn't make me sleep. Then I was up all of Tuesday, functioning just fine with lots of energy. And then Tuesday night, I decided to do the live. You know, I'm doing my Tuesday night live. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, I just got knocked out until Wednesday morning. And then Wednesday morning, I woke up. My head was killing me. It's almost like my body was telling me, go drink some more Red Bull to function Wednesday. Go drink some more Red Bull. No, sir. I couldn't. Yesterday, the headache persisted, even though I had taken Motrin. And it was not until this morning I woke up. I feel awake and alive and alert and back to my usual self. Boy, I ain't drinking that thing no more. I ain't drinking it no more. Right, Yummy? Right, Joy? Not drinking it anymore. No, no, no. I said the thing didn't do me right at all. All right. All right, guys. Those of you who are just coming in, if you're just coming into the live, guys, do not forget to hit that like button. Hit that like button. If you're new into my lives, hit that subscribe button. Invite your friend, your friend, your friend, your friend, your friend. We are talking. How easy would it be for you to get entrapped in a cult? How easy would it be for you guys? Yummy say, yep, that Red Bull is no joke, girl. Girl, I can tell you about it now, because that Red Bull really did something to me. It really did something to me, honestly speaking. So we are talking today, guys. Since I didn't even get to do my swords in hand last night, and I said, well, it's Friday morning. We can chat before we can do swords in hand. If maybe not today, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. All right. So tell me now, how easy would it be for you to get trapped into a cult? And remember, guys, there are religions, there are mainstream religions, and then let me see what Growing says. That is so true. My stepfather didn't go to school, and he was so amazing. He could pull a car apart and put it back together, run a business, and he could not. There you go. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It is true. And a lot of what we call that they can't read, we might say, oh, they can't read. It's only because we have been formally educated in this current system, and they didn't get that opportunity. but be surprised to know how much they can do with what they have. You know, right? Blessed. Blessed is in the place. How you doing, Blessed? So good to see you, my love. So good to see you. So good to see you. How is your Friday going? Here I am. I am rolling up my sleeves here for a little time. We are going to be talking for maybe an hour, 2, 3. I'm not sure. Um, we're going to be talking here before I have to get up. You know, but it's good to be here, guys. It's another Friday, the end of another week. Um, so many things to do this week. So many things. I got a few things done. Got a few things that didn't get done. But we are here. We are here. We are talking because this topic is never going to go away. Where we are talking about this cult movement because of all this revelation that took place in Jamaica. I did a post. I did a post earlier. Was it this morning? Was it this morning? I did that post. Let me take a look here. I think I should have posted it already. Oh yes, this is the post that I posted this morning. And with the gentleman the young man who was telling about what happened in the church. Did you all see that? Did you all listen to that? He was talking about what happened in the church, how the man was asking them if they believed that he was God, and he was God, and all of this stuff. And this brings me to the firm realization that these people got a lot of ego, and it is their ego that drives them, because you must worship me. I am that I am. I am God. I am your leader, your king. It is to me that you must submit. If you listen to this man's preachings, you will hear that these are the words he used. I am your king. You must pay me. Yes, those are the words he used whenever he's preaching, to convince the people that he has some kind of a supernatural powers. He can help them to navigate all the obstacles in life. He can take care of anything. These people not even realize that they were being bewitched by this individual. You all saw where the man was spitting in the people's mouths. Did you all see that? I posted that. Where he was spitting in their mouths. Hold up your hand to receive a blessing. Open your mouth to receive a blessing. Twe. And I'm like, are these people serious? They're really standing in that church and have the pastor spit on them. And they are still clobbering for more. So that should tell you, once you go to that place, a place like that, and you see these kinds of practices, that's the first sign to run. Whenever you see some kind of a crop up church, and in that church there is one person to whom everybody should answer, there is one person leading the flock, something is wrong. If you all saw the other video that I posted with him in the police station when they were mocking him about the ark, you all see how his personality changed, his mood changed. He was, at one point, he appeared to have been crying as though he was begging the demons pardon. That's what I saw. It's like he was begging the demons pardon, like I didn't do it right. And look at me. on this night when I came to lead my sheep. All my sheep, all that have strayed. And now look, the lightning and the thunder and the clouds and the rain come down on me. All of a sudden, he's a victim. Who is in the place? Vibes. How are you doing, Sugar? How are you doing, Vibes? Vibes is in the house, guys. Welcome, welcome, Vibes. Good to see you. Derek said that's just nasty. I agree. That's just nasty. Somebody spitting on you and you're going for claiming it's the Holy Spirit. I saw one video, in one of the videos I posted, he spit on a girl and the girl started beating. He had the people haul her out of the church. Foreign is in the place. Where is he? Foreign, how you doing? How are you doing? Blessed says it's easy to say that can happen to me, but I think is this position and frame of mind one is in at the time when the deception takes place. Bingo. I mean, I wouldn't say it can't happen to me because, as I said earlier in my opening statement, I said many of us are holding on to beliefs right now that we will not let go of no matter what. And we don't know whether those beliefs are true or not. We don't know whether or not the person who came up with those beliefs, the person who initially started this following, if they're right or wrong. But we have held on to it and we are following it. Come hell or high water, we are following it. We don't know. But as you say, Blessed, when the deception takes place, your frame of mind, and people can be so charismatic and so charming, it's almost like a love affair. It's almost like a doomed love affair where somebody is talking to you and they know how to, when to placate you and when to sweet talk you and how to make you feel so that they can get you to act the way they want you to act. Because if I can make you feel loved and appreciated, and even if I really don't appreciate you, but I can make you feel love and I can charm you into handing over your money, you just might. Because these people are handing over their money. Handing over their money to him. And you hear what he said in that piece. He says, if you walk on this earth, you got to pay. If you breathe in this earth, you need to pay. Pay to whom? And pay what? What is the price I have to pay for walking on this earth, for breathing on this earth? So I don't think it would have taken much for you to see that this man was whack. And for all those people who say they will follow him till the day they die, they're going to follow him because they're not going to turn their back on him. Because really? You would follow him to go take that woman's life? That man's life? We have to look into ourselves, guys. These cults have been coming up, popping up over and over. You hear me and Derek talk earlier about Jim Jones. If you all don't know about Jim Jones, go look him up. And just like Jim Jones, this Kevin Smith is going to go down in history. And it is supposed to be a lesson to you, to me, to all of us, for our generations to come. It's going to be a lesson for us. What is it that we are so desperate to find? Nobody can trick me with religion. Nobody can trick me. Because trust me, nobody can tell me, say, when this mortal body cease to function, there is no breath, there is nothing in it left. It ceased to function, and my kids take it and do whatever they want to do with it. Burn it, bury it, whatever. Nobody can convince me, say, this is coming back. Can't convince me. Say this a come back. It not come back. Biological matter. Rotten, gone, done. Now come back. All right, let me see what else they said. They said black persons in the view In my view, become blind by charismatic figures who quote scriptures. Watch the wolf in a sheep clothing, Derek. Yes, Derek, that is true. There are wolves in sheep clothing. The price is your life and worldly possession. Exactly, Derek. So they get rich. They get rich in this life, and then they tell you that your riches is in the next life. What a piece of cockadoodle story. Their riches is in this life, but your riches is in the next life. You understand? It's a different form of slavery because the same thing the slave masters had told our foreparents. It's easier for if it's easier for a camel to go through a needle line than a rich man to go to heaven. Don't worry yourself, sister. Heaven we going. In heaven you go and drink milk and honey. But right down here, so you're going to suffer and bleed and die. You're not going to get a ounce of money. But when you're dead and you're rotten, at that time you get honey. And people really buy that cockadoodle story. Nobody can sell me that. I stop by that long time. Now that this is being published, I hope people will be careful. I hope people will wise up, right, Kanaika? How you doing, Sugar? How you doing? I hope you're having a great Friday, my love. So good to see you as always. Good to see you. Derek say, if Derek, me not afraid of that, you know. My daughter say me name, Derek, I go leave. The thing is that there are just some things that I don't believe. Me not gonna believe it. Me not gonna because when they start to plot history thousands of years ago, and all know earth can't end, and all know nobody where yesterday can't come back to life. And you're not gonna buy something where somebody is telling us say you're gonna come back. Come do what? Tell me what you're gonna come back to do. When you not get done in this life, you can't call it a day. It's not going to get done again. Leave it in the hands of your children. They might get it done. But if you did not get it done before your eyes close and this body stop functioning, you're not going to get it done anymore. Foreign said that's what I don't understand about our people. Conspiracy theories, not thinking for themselves and identify the problems in front of them. Exactly. You hear people say, me no want get rich. Who no can't go on. Me no want nothing. My riches is in heaven. I say me eat. My mother said that, you see. My riches is in heaven. My riches is in heaven. Where is heaven? What you talking about? Do what you can in this life. Do what you can in this life. Because this is what you see now. This is what you see now. Read the Bible for yourself. Me read the Bible, you know. Sometimes my kids, you know, say, Mommy, you read the Bible, but not everything in there you believe. I don't believe something I come back when me dead. That is the honest to God truth. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you all and say, oh, I believe when I'm down in bed. Trev don't believe that. I don't believe it. You live this one life, I believe. You live this life. You live this life. Do what you can while you can with what you can in this life. Don't sit down and say, well, you wait till when you go to heaven, you wait till the next life. No. I don't make nobody convince you to wait till the next life. Because the same Bible that says that also says there is no knowledge in the grave. All thinking cease. Your brain rotten. It done. It over. There was another cult some years ago that was going on a space, all just in black and was. Yes, growing. There was another one. I think they were out of California. If I'm not wrong, he all gave them that poison drink, but everybody had to dress in the same clothes because they were going on a journey, and there were lots of educated people who was following that man. And they had to drink, all had to dress in the same color clothes, black and purple. And they all went out to this retreat and went into, everybody was on a bunk bed. They all went on the bunk and drank this poison, went on the bunk, and everybody passed away. Everybody died from this poison. You know, I don't know why people follow these things. I am yet to understand why. You know, I'm yet to understand why. But I can also understand that it is the same reason why we follow what we follow and believe what we believe. There was let me see, when we dead. Yes, Kanaik, I believe so. When you're dead, you're dead. That's it. That's it. Wishful thinking, I think it is. Yes. Simply wish to be willfully ignorant. All this information at your fingertips, along with common sense, and persons still jump off a bridge. And people still wrap their cell phones in foil paper, put on white clothes, and give away this what they got, and talk about they going on an ark. Going on an ark, and the ark is leaving 9:30. Me say, you better pray now and thank God. Y'all better pray and thank God. Thank God, because all of them people were clobbering at the door. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. I'm so glad somebody had escaped and called the police in time. Because if it was 1 hour later, if it was 1 hour, if the police had arrived 1 hour later, there would be more bodies. There would be more bodies to pick up. Lot more bodies. Because this man was going to feed his demons all the blood that was there. All the blood that was there. It pained my heart when I listened to the man giving the account of what happened and how the man was enraged and kicking down stuff and doing all of these stuff. You know, and telling that he's God. Blessed said, I'm not listening to no one who talk about Bible if I don't see it there plainly for myself. There you go. There you go. That's why I have this little thing where I'm reading it myself, blessed. Where I'm reading every single chapter for myself. I don't want nobody tell me that it's there when I know it's not there. I want my riches now. Why do I have to wait until I go to heaven? I agree, Kanaika. I am not waiting till I get there. I want it now. Blessed said a woman. Blessed, blessed say a woman pastor told me once that I'm rebellious. Yeah, because you won't follow with our nonsense. You won't follow with our BS. Yes. So did she tell you to come to the ark? Did she tell you to wrap up your phone? To wrap up your phone in file paper? Because there's going to be some secret messages coming into your phone. Forrest says, I wonder, why didn't any one of his members ask him to prove he can come back first? You think the man an idiot? Forrest, you know, I say, I'll know, me not check that thing yet. I'll know I ain't check that thing yet, you know. But I'm going to check it later. But, you know, I don't like anything that has me on a hurry, on a schedule, on a rush, that I must do it right now. If I don't do it, something's going to happen. No. So that's why I like to leave it, keep calm, and attack it when I'm calm and not thinking about it and not anxious about it. So I'll check it for us later. Um Blessed said Jim Jones and David Courage. Yeah, David Courage was the one up in Waco, I believe. He was that one up in Waco, I think. I believe. If I remember correctly, he was the one there. All right. Karaika says, I know I can't believe them fall for these tricks. Actually, no, Kanaika. I mean, and this man was very popular. This man was well known around Jamaica. He was running with the higher echelons of people. And everybody believed, and he was praying and blessing their services, their children, their weddings, he was baptizing them. He was doing everything all by himself, and all these people running behind him and believing that he had some kind of powers, some kind of supernatural powers. Because if you are listening to the one I posted with the young man who was there, with the young man who was there in the church. Uh-oh. Watch out. The charger broke up. With the young man who was in the church, where the man said he was asking them if they believe that he was God, if they believe that if they believe that he can resurrect them from the dead. The first going to the first red flag, Mr. Me out of there. I agree. What's interesting about our people, you can tell them that you win something or a positive issue, and the first thing they respond, I don't believe. They always cast doubt, but they believed it. It is very sad, Teflon. I agree. But in the Branch Davidian case, the US government literally burnt those members out. A good documentary that should be still on their YouTube is called Waker Rules of Engagement. Yes, I remember I've watched that a few times. Blessed Sir Pastor husband is now an adulterous drunkard. He was the rebellious one. He was the rebellious one, blessed. Farid says, I like the way you operate. That's the way to do it. When the energy directs you, then do so. Exactly, Farid. Exactly. Exactly. When the energy tells me move, that's when I move. Right, Yard Foods? Yard Foods, how you doing? How you doing, Sugar? How are you? So good to see you. With birth month is rolling up, coming to an end. Only got 2 days to go. 2 days to go and our birth month is over, Yard Fools. I hope you enjoy the month of October. I enjoy the month of October like it's going to be my last. But I said, nothing was going to mess up my month. Not one thing was going to mess it up. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Don't forget, hit the like button and call your friends and your friends and your friends. Tell them to come talk and let me see. Who would I easily get tricked? This man come with him charisma, with his charisma and driving his limousine and put on his quote unquote holy garment and come telling you all about going to heaven and wrap up on a phone and come dressed in white and stuff. Who would I get tricked? Who would get tricked? Anybody here think them would I get tricked? Blessed said the African pastors is making mockery of their members. I'm wondering if some things I hear is true. You know, say it's true, Blessed. I see some things online, and you'd be surprised to know that a lot of it is true. A lot of it is true because a lot of these there are these little cults, these little religious movements that crop up in different cultures, and people follow them. People follow them. Them talk a bunch of stuff and people follow them and people believe it and stuff. It is what it is. And I don't think these will ever just go away. I don't think so. I think they are going to continue. They're going to crop up in different forms. They're going to continue to pop up because they're going to be a following. There's always going to be people who want something more, who want something different. You know, I mean, I want to go to traditional Baptist church no more. Then too daddy. Me no want go. And then this a pastor come and yes. And them say, yes, man, over that church, they're lively, man. Over that church, they're lively and nice. And them give the name church of something. Then give some name. And the crowd start coming in. And pastor say, when Jesus came, he had 12 disciples. He had 12 disciples, but he never have no woman. So no woman can't come up in here. All right. Then them believe that. And him tell them, so well, we not ride donkey anymore and wear sandals. Because it's modern days now. And we have to spread the word over the whole world. Your pastor say 95 countries him visit in our lifetime. 95 countries. And each country him visit, him never spend less than a month at each country him visit. So, you know, Pastor God told me I have to carry the good word of the gospel all over the world. How me I gonna do that if me not have money for buy plane, if me not have money for ride a limousine, If me not have money to do this, do all these expensive stuff, how am I going to? So you have to pay. So if you come in here, so you have to pay. And if you don't pay, you can't turn in here, sir. A friend of mine was on the live the other day. She said her friend went to the church, and whenever she didn't have some big money to drop in the plate, she just didn't go. She didn't go to church. So you're going to tell me that if I'm here one Sabbath and I want to go to church, go worship, and if I don't have enough money, I am not going to go because pastor go and call out my name, chastise me and embarrass me. Say, me never did throw $10,000 in the pot today. So, so me not go. So when me have $10,000 now, that's when I go to throw the $10,000, get to pastor. Figure buy one another leather boot. While me the year I wear butter crepe. I'm working hard. Him say by the sweat of your brow you shall eat bread. And God said these 10 fingers are mine and the 10 toes. So the 10 toe of them on your foot where you walk go work belongs to him. And the 10 finger them on your hand what you use to work to earn your bread belongs to him. So come and bring the money, come give to him. Go and go work and bring the money, come. Vibe said, Trevor, I'm still here, just a little busy. Today is my granddaughter's birthday. So we have a LS later. Okay, sugar. All right. Wonderful. Derek says, scam everywhere in African woman. Tell the man them our pums is anointed holy. Sleep with her and the man get fertile again. Oh my God. The lunacy, the craziness, the things people believe. Oh my God. Pastor beating members. It would be judgment day with me. Blessed, the joking. Blessed, you must be like the woman who was in there and he spit on the woman. The woman start punch him. Question, in a Mississippi person's fallout, I speaking to that person's in a Jamaica do the same question. What I'm actually saying, listen, I don't know what them saying, no, Derek. Trust and believe me. I know that in the Bible it talked about and the Torah of Babel when all the people are speaking different languages and stuff. Me don't know exactly what it is, so me can't speak on it because me don't know what them are say. I don't know. And if you are speak something and nobody else not understand it, what's the point? Who you are talk to? Them I talk to the Holy Spirit. No, sir, me not like that. And did you hear that video that I posted with that man, that Kevin Smith, when he was talking in the police station? Did you hear him? He used one of those code words. What was it again? I don't remember the word, but he used one of those code word. I tried to spell it. I just spell it. He wasn't even put that spelling there. I just spelled it the way it was pronounced according to what he said, but I got absolutely no clue. And I couldn't find that word except it was a name of a place in Africa and it was a name of a place in India. Something that spelled like that the way I spelled it. But I don't know. I don't know what it was, don't know what it means. And I don't know what they say. Fari says, I recalled a few years ago during my accident recovery, a family friend kept asking me to come to his church. I decided to look up the church pastor name. The main words that struck me. All right, we're gonna wait for Farin to come up with the rest of that conversation. The only thing I worry about all that money that he left the government use it. A lot of kids in Jamaica need help. A lot of people on the street need help. Exactly, I agree. Whose name was with him on those checks? Whose name was with him on those checks? Natals is in the place. Natals, what happened? What happened, Natals? Blessed said she was right. Yeah, she was right when she said Blessed is a rebel. And the woman was right for punch him. Yes, the woman right. But he must spit on the woman. I must spit Holy Spirit on the woman. The woman. Oh, harder. Growing my own. Once my kids are going to be involved in a negative way, that's where I draw the line. Draw the line. Draw the line, sister. Draw the line. Big line in the sand. Vibe says, I wouldn't. That wouldn't catch me because I'm not going to take my clothes off or give him my hard-earned money. You hear me? Take off your clothes and put on in robe. Put on in robe and bring all your money come and make him be the beneficiary of your insurance and Yard Food says, when it comes to my money, I'm a little kinky. Natas are playing. So Natas are going to take all our money. A Yard Food are going to take all our money and just go throw it in a pan, give to this man. I mean, that's like, come on now, people. We got to do better than that. Me know say an organization at church. When I go to church, me drop a little something I change because I know the church cannot function without finances. The light bill have to pay, the water bill have to pay, you know, that sort of thing. So you put a little something. But when a pastor now come hold no brick over my head and tell me say my 10 toe them belongs to him and my 10 fingers belong to him and everything me work, me need to bring it come for come get blessing. Gotta think for ourselves, guys. Foreign continued. He said the pastor would be visiting on certain days. Once I heard Africa, I immediately blocked his family. I didn't want to hear or know nothing more. There you go. See, I believe in God, period. You hear? Yes, that was probably a good thing you did, Foreign. That was probably a good thing you did. Yes, man, we have to learn to stand up. We have to learn to stand up, guys. We cannot make these little hurry come up calls come around and just tell you something and you just believe it. And you just believe it. You're not going to stop. You're not going to pay attention. You go and look around you and you see this man living in a mansion with 3 man. Him and 3 man. Nobody no ask no question. Did you all see that video? I am going to have to download it and crop it. But I saw that video where I think it was TVJ was doing, and they were going through the building. We're going to call the building the Ark, because I know church, a Ark. Yes. They were going through the Ark, and she was showing them that, you know, all the vandalism that had taken place at the church since the incident. Because the people broke in, stole the deep freeze, threw out all the meat was there rotting. The people them thief all the food, all the rice, and them left some, and everything that was there, and them thief the solar power battery. They tried to steal the tank bus and wake up the whole place. And the same place that a month ago was supposedly a place of worship, a place of an undefiled place was supposed to be. Yes. And all of that. All on a sudden, this place now was purely defiled. What an oxy. Yes. The whole place now was defiled because the people had come in and stolen. But did you all see when the camera went to that open door in the back? It looked like a lavishly furnished room. And the reporter asked the lady, so what went on in this room? Is this where pastor relax or something? She don't ever answer the question. She just bypass the question. She just bypass the question and pull up the door. Oh, no, see the leather couch them was in there and stuff. That didn't pass my eyes. Yes, so in there, so the pastor go bless the little boy them. But there so them go commit his devious acts. Yard Food says, I give what I can afford, and I know the Lord blesses. There you go. Same thing with me. I give what I can afford. That's what me can afford because me have a budget. So I give what I can afford. When people too desperate for anything, they will get deceived. That's why we should be content with what we have while working to get better. That is true, and that is the thing. People too are desperate for religion. People are desperate for a different brand of religion. People are desperate to be heavenward bound. People are desperate. And that is why people run after every little word. Somebody comes in and says, this is the word. I am telling the truth. I am the word and the life and this and that. And you must follow me. All the others are not leading you into the right way. And people run for it. And people fall for it. If the pastor need more, he has to go and look a small job. Yes, you see that was pastor job for driving a limousine, have people a beat drum and have serenade and, telling all these people all the things that's good that's going to happen for them and all of this. Yes, pastor can make good things happen for you because pastor is well connected. So when he says to you that you are going to get the job, yeah, you are going to get the job. You are going to get the job at the water commission or wherever. Pastor don't have little connections up there and call them and say, here what yard foods are come apply for your job, You're the job. And then you go to pastor and pastor sprinkle some, I don't even know what, pan you and say, yes, go on for the job. Pastor already tell him, say, yeah, come for the job. So you get the job. Me know why people think to them can get job on their own merits. You can't get a job on your own merit, If you go look for a teaching job, you have a teaching certificate, you have a teaching credentials, and you go look the job. Pray about it. Put the best foot forward and go look the job. Yeah. Feel like one eyelash dropping on my eye. You understand? And go look the job. You have your credentials. Go and go look the job. Why you think that somebody have to sprinkle you with something for you get the job? Somebody shouldn't have to sprinkle you with nothing. If you go get the job? No. Go and get the job. I know wrong with these people. I don't know around these people. When I was watching one of the videos of his preaching, I saw where, as he was preaching, the guy in the back brought a bottle of something, come put in the back. I don't know if that's a bottle of olive oil. I don't know. Mississippi must like Jamaica, poverty everywhere, churches everywhere, fear everywhere, and is quick to follow the most craziest of things. There you go. But not that part later. It's true. The South, down in the South here, is the same thing. That's the same thing. Churches everywhere. And these are all remnants of colonialism, where them take all what you have and give your religion. It's like giving you pussy in a bag, give you water, basket for carry water. Because they take all the things that you have of value. You have land, them take it. You have house, them take it. You have animals, them take it. And these are the things that are supposed to make you strong and powerful in this life. But them take it and give you a Bible and give you a religion. And tell us, say, when you dead, that's when you are going to get your riches. But while they are taking theirs now. You don't need this. You don't need this. Make them go along. You don't need it. Yeah. Yours is going to be when you get to heaven. Yardful says, I don't blame them. Take everything that's there. Yes, you ever hear them say, fool no go market bad sitting in a cell? Yes, if fool no go market bad sitting in a cell. So, if all these people did not believe and follow this man and give him all that they have, then his business would not thrive as it did. He wouldn't be as successful as he was telling them a bunch of cock-a-doodle stories. Thank you, sir. Love you, Derek. Love you, Derek. Have a fantastic day, my love. Good to see you again. All right, guys. Derek is out. Let's see what else. One of the best message I heard from a Caucasian pastor years ago in a new church. God wants us to be responsible. He was trying to tell members, don't put all your money in offering, leaving your household bills unattended. Give what you can afford. In other words, don't cut off your nose to spite your face I agree. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Yeah. Your face not look good. Your face, my mother always use that word. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Yes. Let me see what else is going on in here. Blessed. Blessed said, it used to be poor people being fooled with religion, but educated people are being fooled now. Everybody is being fooled, baby. Everybody is being tricked. You understand? Because you know what funny though, Blessed? I was wondering, how comes nobody in this church, in this ark, nobody in this ark never said something was wrong? How comes me never hear nobody come out and lick out against it? It look like them did afraid to pass a sacrifice them. Me never hear nobody come out. Because me not even know nothing about the church. I didn't know nothing about the ark until last week Monday. Last week Monday morning. Last week Monday morning when I get up and hear the news. I didn't know anything about it. Because me never know so them something I would have really go on to Jamaica. But you know one of the funny thing too? As a friend of mine said to me yesterday, she said, you know something, Trev? Down at Jamaica, people at Jamaica, we are going to church, going to church, going to church, going to church every day. I read them Bible so them believe in a God. As soon as sickness take them, or something, instead of go to church, then run gonna obey man. So underneath it all, them love them something there. Them love run go obey man. And them something there. Remember one time, me hear one story. At my Jamaica there, me hear one story at my Jamaica. And this lady was sick. Sick, she go a doctor. Doctor diagnosed her with the big C. And our family said, no go son, no the big C she have is obey them obey her. And no big C she have obey them obey her. The husband, being the loving husband he is, they had been married for like 40 years at the time. The husband sell out in cow them and in goat them and go at the four corners of Jamaica from Obeahman to Obeahman and say, I obey them, obey the woman. And them give them all kind of portion and all kind of portion and all kind of portion. For drink and rub and drink and rub. You understand? She don't buy not one or cancer medicine because of Obia. And the people them what did I go to church. According to what I heard. And lo and behold, after the man done sell out everything and give like money to these Obia people, me hear saying at the end, the Obia man tell him say, his wife not have too much longer to live. There is nothing they can do for him for a cancer he have. Man can't get back his money. All in cow and goat and livestock, everything gone. You understand? I don't know how people believe in them something. Yeah. Me know how to believe in these things and I believe so fervently. So fervently I believe that on a sense of reason just go right out the door. Now if me have to go sell off all of my cow and goat them and give you the money and yet still my wife now get no better. And me know say long sickness bring death. So when my wife dead and all of my livestock and everything gone, where me I go live off of? Where me I go live off of? Nothing they feel live off of. Nothing they feel live off of. Boy, guys, may I tell you no. May I tell you no. It is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Me know say no matter in the occultist can't trick me. Can't trick me. Mm-mm. If I am tricked into a cult, me tricked already. Not else. Me say the man sell up the line cow and goat them and give money to Obia man. And the wife never get better until the wife passed away. And know him like a big fool. There with nothing. Everything gone. Everything gone. Everything gone. Everything. Him sell off everything. And Obia man not give him back the money. Obia man not give him back the money. So all of the money what these people, all of this money where these people give to this cult man in Jamaica, all of this money they give to him. Him gone with it. All of the money gone. Them not getting back a dime. Them not getting back no money. No, me open you can't find no dinner with all our no hard-earned money. I no take go give to this man with no foolishness. Foolishness. Utter foolishness. Give away all no money. Give away all no money to this man for what? Una buy on way in heaven? Una buy salvation? What is going on? Me not understand it. Me don't understand it. It just plain foolishness. Very soon we are going to hear, welcome to the church of foolishness. I wonder if there will be trust me, there is going to be. Start the church, Farin. I will be the treasurer for you. Start it. I'll be the treasurer. We collect the money. You do the preaching and I collect the money. Yes, I only come into the church when it's tax collection time. 4 times a night. We hold in service every Saturday. We hold in service every Sunday. We hold in service Sunday night. We hold in service Tuesday night and Thursday night. Yeah. And everybody can come. Everybody is welcome. We are non-denominational. We are non-denominational. So come. Bring the money, come. Bring the money. That's what I am defending. The money. Bring it, come. Oh my God. It is funny, but it is not. Yep. So that is what has been going on down there. Me know nobody can trick Blessed, because Blessed said, no, nobody can trick me. Nobody can trick me and take my money like this. Foreign already said, no, nobody can trick him. Me know so nobody can trick me like that. Nobody can brainwash me like that. No. Nobody can brainwash me like that. And I also heard, guys, did you all hear too, that the man was performing some kind of shaving ritual where he was ordering members. He was ordering members to take off them clothes in front of the church, the rest of the church members, and he was shaving their pubic hair in the front of everybody. And people still sit down in that church, sit down in that sermon, and come out of that church, go home and say they are blessed, and put on back them clothes and go back to that church. I want to tell me, so I'm not crazy. Let me tell you something. Somebody asked a few days ago, who we think should be charged for the murders. Let me tell you something. Dead man tell no tale. So if pastor really dead, he won't be able to tell the tales of what happened. Pastor take that way out, because pastor don't want no accountability. Pastor don't want to answer to the authorities about what happened, what took place, or what has been taking place in this church. And the person who, according to the reports, did the killing of Tanika. May her soul rest in peace. This person is still alive. Do you all think that this person should be held accountable in terms of receiving the punishment for the entire actions of the man who is dead? I'm not so sure, but I think him need for pay. But then again, I'm sure they are going to consider that he was under duress, some kind of guidance by his religious leader. I don't know. Honestly speaking, me don't know. Because when me hear the guy say, oh, him just watch the man. Why him watch the man do with the woman throat right there in the building, in the ark. Trust and believe me, me don't know. Me don't know, guys. Me don't know. Foreign Trev, sometimes we are the ones that send the money to those who complain that they are hungry and they turn around and give it. Exactly. That was one of the first things I said too. Yes, them ball and say they hungry. Them ball and say they hungry. They hungry. And they not have this and they not have that. And you send your money, go give to them, then take you give to pastor. Then take you go give to this man. So him can live lavishly. And when me send my money, come give to you. Me had to do without. You understand? Me have to cut back on my light. Me have to cut back on my water. Me have to rob Peter for pay Paul, so to speak. Me have to not pay this bill, not pay that bill. Well, I say my money come give to you and you take it, just give it away, so. Okay. Honestly, I have been tricked many times because I wanted to help, but always part with what you can afford. On the other hand, I can identify foolishness with respect to exactly. Blessed say it said he is an ex-soul. Oh, he's an ex-soldier. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. He's an ex-soldier. Because I also saw some photographs with him by the pastor's side. Yes, him and him by me don't know why I'm even call him pastor. But by this man's side. So he was, I guess, his right hand. And I think he probably lived with him in that house as well. But I haven't seen what's going on with the house. I don't know if the family members have gone down there to take over the house or what. Only the ark I see where they vandalized the ark. No, vandalized the ark, and then I also saw where they said that the government took possession of some animal sanctuary, took possession of the animals that were there or something like that. But me don't know. Somebody, I don't know. I'm just talking off my head here, guys. But I said one of these men who were in the church should I go they go take the cow and the goat them and make them be a start for them in life. Or maybe them not want them to cross this goat there. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Believe me, guys. Believe me, guys, to be honest with you, I don't even know what to say or what to think about all that transpired. I don't know. Foreign say that 18-year-old who told his accountant of the activities, he would need a whole lot of counseling. Who told his account? Oh, yes, the one that I had put up. I think keep falling down. Yeah, the one that I had put up, 18 years old. Of course, yes, he's going to need some therapy. He's going to need some therapy. There's no way you can see something like that, live through something like that, and not need therapy afterwards. Absolutely no way. Because he said he was shocked. He said he was shocked when he saw what was going to happen. And he was scared at the same time to say anything because then the man would have ordered him be killed as well. And did you hear when he said the man gave him and another one the knife, the Rambo knives, and said, if you go letting the people one by one and slaughter them? May I tell you, oh my word, may I tell you, say anyhow, anyhow, the police didn't show up when they showed up, I would have been mass burial. Mass burial would be going on. Is the real world. All properties belonging to that organization would have been seized pending further investigation. I don't know if they must seize anything. I don't know. Maybe the man's family members, because his family members would have been his next of kin. Because that time he have no wife and pitney. You have pitney? Who knows? I saw on his page where he was talking about his children, but he might call everybody in children. So I don't know if he had any biological children or were they just his children? Because him was the sheep and them was the shepherd. No. Maybe talk all nonsense. He was the shepherd and they were the sheep. So I don't know. But what kind of investigation you think are going on Jamaica foreign? Make we wait and see if this person go and get charged for the murder of Tanika. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Because you hear the man lawyer come out, she talk about say how them attack the people them faith. Like seriously, woman? Seriously? The woman say she not like how people attack the people them faith. So apparently she agreed that your faith is supposed to tell you. We know have something in our culture where we take people's life in a sacrifice. So I don't know what she's talking about, honestly speaking. I don't know what she's talking about. Don't know what she's talking about. All right, let me see who else is. So the cross is good them. Achu, blessed. Achu, man. Nobody don't want them the cross is good. If I've that the man they claim saying bless them. He bless them the goat there. A cross is. All if me there I got a church and the man there bless my pitney. Me definitely came a River Jordan go wash him off. For he need a washing off. If me didn't marry in a church there, me I run fast. Because everything about it seemed to have been way less than even wholesome. My God, it's just madness and demonic things went on. They're exactly blessed. Pure madness. Pure demonic stuff. What pastor have to do with his members' genitalia? If you there at church and I preach, what does your sheep genitalia have to do with you? Why it is your responsibility if you shave? If you shave your flock. I must say I share them for use. If you use them fleece make coat, I must that him do. Because I can't nothing else. Because why else would a shepherd share his sheep? The shepherd share the sheep so he can get the wool for go make coat. So maybe that's why he was sharing his sheep. Who knows? The thing is, Foreign says the thing is, a lot of young folks like to see for themselves instead of listening. Then they encounter water more than flour. Here you go. Mr. Foreign talk just like my granny them. Water more than flour. All right, let's see what else is in the chat. What else going on here? Blessed, allegedly, a lady was talking with Dr. Love, says he had a wife and a daughter She says he has no respect or regards to women. Oh, okay. Okay, I care for women. A man him want. Well, well, yeah. Blessed says, Foreign says, not sure of Jamaica, but because he was in an accident under government custody, accident benefits will have to be paid based on who is wrong or the insurance rules. Well, yes, I guess some we will hear. We are going to hear what happens with that as time goes by, because regardless of whether he was the one who contributed to the crash, he was in the custody of the state. He was in the custody of the state when he lost his life. So that is surely going to come into question. And his attorney is talking a whole lot. So we will see. We will see. Blessed say was shearing the sheep to make woolen coats for to make woolen garment because winter is coming. You're right about that, Blessed. You are so right. You are so right about that, Blessed. You are so right. That's probably what he was doing for real. But may I tell you, say, this thing has rocked Jamaica to the core, because we know, say, in Jamaica, we see how we look, the little church them pop up and little rapid and little something like this. Little, little rapid, little one in church, little stuff. But me never ever dream that I would live to see the day when anybody at Jamaica sacrifice. I sacrifice people. And that man that give an account because he was in the church, I believe every word that man say. I believe every single word he said. Every word. I believe that those people indeed, you understand, man was indeed asking them whether they believed he was God and how he was going to resurrect them from the dead. And him can't resurrect himself until now. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Foreign says, what's sad? Parents actually took their kids to this man. What kind of father would subject his daughter to that scenario? That is true. Parents took their children there, presented their children to this man, leave their children with this man to stay in his house because he's supposed to be the prophet. He's supposed to be the what all everything is excellency, whatever they called him. So they took their children and left them with him. Kanaika said that man was going on with a lot of things. In that, if that incident didn't happen in the church, he would be still getting away with it. Exactly, Kanaika. That is true. He would still be getting away with it. He would still be getting away with it. He would still be getting away with it because he has been getting away with it. I saw one report where one man said he followed his wife to the church one Sunday and their daughter was with them, and the man called up the daughter, tell her to take off her clothes to share the daughter right there in front of everybody. And the man said it's not right. And he went to the police. They don't do nothing about it because the police officers are members of the church as well. So they didn't do anything about it. I know this man come cause innocent people to lose their life because of him and him foolishness. Would you really, once that structure remains standing, tourists will visit Jamaica just to see it, believe it or not? That is true. That is true, Farin. Yes, people will go there. It's going to be like the building of legends. Like the building is going to become a legend. And he too, because even when my grandchildren and great grandchildren grow up, they are going to hear about this church, and this man's name is going to be etched into history. Yeah, he's going to, everybody's going to remember his name and remember the activities of October 17, 2021, when this man did what he did and all these people lost their lives. All right, let me see what else going on in the chat. Oh, yes, Kanaika. The man called up the young lady for shave her in front of everybody. In front of everybody. And the mother was in agreement with it. And when the father leaked out and come out of the church and said, no, this can't right. This can't right. The mother vexed and cussed the husband. And the husband got report to the police station. Police don't do nothing about it. The thing is, whatever happens in darkness generally comes to light, and eventually it occurred. Yes, it had to come to light. Yes, it had to come to light. This has been in the dark for so long. It had to come to light. And all these other people, well-known people who have been coming to the church, you tell me, say them never realized there's something wrong? Them did realize. Them did know there's something wrong. They knew something was wrong. They knew something was wrong. And they refused to take steps against it. They refused. The master manipulator to the highest order. Yes, Kanaika. He was a master manipulator. Master manipulator. Tell the people this whole bunch of nonsense and have them believe it. And have them acting on it. And all these people believe this man, all the nonsense he was saying. My concern, can or will they ever happen? Will this ever happen? Blessed. But me answer that for you, blessed. Yes, it's gonna happen again. Blessed, trust and believe me. It is going to happen again. Why I say it is going to happen again is because it is going to happen again. Yeah. It is going to happen again. Because $50 years from now, 50 years from now, 60, 70 years from now, most of the people who are alive right now will not be alive 70 years from now. So it's going to be new people and fresh minds. It'll happen again. I know right now people in Jamaica are very wary about anybody who is going to come to preach, anybody who's going to come to have a church. People in Jamaica are going to be very wary now because they're going to look at you side-eyed and wonder, is this another Smith? But people still desperate to follow. People are still desperate to clobber after any little thing that says religion. So it will happen again. Trust me, it will happen again. Not today, maybe not tomorrow, but trust me, when this wears off and this crop of generation has died out, it's going to happen again. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. There you go, Kanaika. Yes. Kanaika said the people them want some good beef. Kanaika said the people them want some good beating. If good sensible people sit down and make man a shave them. I tell them to take off them clothes and I shave them in front of everybody. I guess they thought that was how they were going to get blessed. I guess they thought that's how they were going to get blessed. People them need a good people need a good beating. And are really true. Blessed one, do you know if the pastors from the other churches come out and say anything in condemnation? I don't hear nothing. When you don't hear it, you send it come show me. Cause me not hear nothing. I don't hear no pastor come out and say nothing. Because this whole thing paints pastors and preachers in a different light. All of this paints them in a different light. Where pastors and preachers are going to be scrutinized more seriously now. Everybody is going to be scrutinizing them. Who is he? What is he talking about? Is it a trick? He might give a puss for carrying a water for carrying in a basket. Oh my God. I hear discussions but no condemnation. Okay. Blessed says she hear discussions but no condemnations. Well, we're not gonna hear. Well, if them afraid to, because they think that people are thinking too that their religious movement is some kind of a cult as well. But this thing, guys, is really, it hurts my heart, honestly speaking. Honestly speaking. Not even the Catholic, Baptist, Adventist, nobody say anything. Me not hear nobody, Kanika. I don't hear nobody say anything, you know. I don't hear nobody say anything. Nobody say nothing. Wait, hold on there, guys. Hold on there. Hold on there. Let me see who that at my door. Hold on. I mean, I don't have the phone with me to look on the camera. Hold on there, guys. see me here. All right, I'm back. I'm back, guys. All right, let us continue our conversation. Unstoppable Live? Oh, really? All right, let's see what else was said in the chat while I left. Blessed said, some of them use the opportunity to promote their belief, but to say this thing is wrong. Oh, no. Okay. They don't want to say it's wrong. They better come out because they know we are listening and we are waiting for them to come out and say something. But a lot of them are not going to come out. They're not going to say anything. They're not going to say anything. That's a shame. All right, Natasha, you happy now? See me here. Let us continue. All right, Blessed said, all this is Satan's plan to distort what true worship of the Creator ought to be. That's why pastors should come forward to talk against what was happening. Yeah, man. Yes, man. We are expecting them to say something, to come out and let us know their position. Are you condemning it? Are you condemning what happened? Are you in support of what happened? What is your position? Make we hear. Make we hear your position. Yeah. Don't stay in the dark. Don't stay behind. Just a little lipstick, guys. On yourself. Okay. Anyway, no position with demons. Natal says, I will be back and forth between you. Okay. Let me look at my phone. I'm not getting notification. Let me see what's up people over there saying. As usual, you know. Hold on, the guys. Because you know, 7 unstoppable on. Lose it too, you know. Up. Hi, gosh. Yeah, yes, Blessed, I agree. It's a shame and a disgrace that them not saying anything. They are not saying anything and they need to. They need to. They need to say something. May I wait to hear what they're gonna say? When I don't hear what they say or not, let me know. Because I follow a few and I don't see anybody really come out and say anything definitive about their true feelings about. But I can understand too that a lot of people may not want to say anything. Preachers are not. They might not want to say anything because they might be like, you know what? Because they might be saying, you know what? I mean, is these people, if they don't believe truth, will believe lie. But none of we don't know which is truth. We don't know what is truth. We just believe what we believe. So, all right, you present me this lipstick and this lipstick. Two of them you present me. Or you present me all 4 of them. I'm going to decide which one me like better. I'm going to say, all right, I like this one better. And I believe in this one. And I believe that this brand works the best for me. And I believe in this one. It's the same thing with religion. There are so many religions, so many denominations. And whether the one you choose is influenced by the culture you were born in, or it was influenced by your family, because a lot of us, the denomination of which we are a part is influenced by our family. Both my parents, both my set of grandparents were Adventists. Some are born, some are raised. I'm not change. And the same thing. Yeah. We might not do everything down to the T, but me not change. That's just how it is. But how do we know that what we believe is the truth, is the right thing to believe? We don't know. And that's how beliefs work. Once you get that conviction, it usually stays with you. It's hard for you to just abandon it. And everybody believes that whatever they believe is the truth. Well, no, we really don't know what is the truth. So we have to just allow everybody to do them own belief and go mind them own business. You mind yours, me mind mine. You go mind yours, me go mind mine. And everybody them own as long as nobody not interfere with nobody. Everybody go mind them own business. Because I don't know if what you are preaching is true and you don't know if what I am preaching is true. It's just that I believe it. Where is the evidence that says, when you tell me that when I die, I'm going to come back and go to heaven, where is the evidence? No evidence on there. You ever see somebody dead yet and come back to life and go to heaven? Me know someone said Jesus. Yeah, Jesus. It's not gonna happen. I mean, nah, ask nobody if it not gonna happen. May I tell you no say it not gonna happen. It will never happen. It will never happen. Remember, say me tell you no that. You not go come back when you're not dead. You're not dead, you're not dead. You're not gonna come back. Nobody not come back. So all them people there from when earth just start, from when life just began, teens of years ago, them people are come back. The world not gonna have space to hold them. We're gonna bring them back and put them back together, put back meat pan them and this body and bring them back. And everything good for that, but then everything good for believing now. Alright, let me see what else. That does I have no position with demons. I agree. Blessed says our young people need to hear truth about Almighty God. Our young people, you think only young people? They need to have some positive guidance. And all of this positive guidance is going to come from a positive belief system. You understand me? With nothing abstract, but positive stuff that is quite objective in whatever is being presented to them. But not some abstract stuff like you're gonna be resurrected and all of this. Because we know so that are not true. We know that are not true. So we're gonna direct the children in a positive way. How to make their lives better while they are here. How to contribute to society while they live in it. That's just me. I mean, say so. Hold me accountable for anything I say. Yeah. Them probably afraid they get possessed too. Blessed not easy though. Blessed say them probably afraid they get possessed too. For many of them are cowards and not living right in other ways. So they know if they say something, somebody's gonna start digging up their ant's nest. While somebody start dig up their ant's nest, are trouble. Oh my God, blessed, you're not easy, you know. You are not easy. Blessed say, no religion shouldn't teach to get naked in church, sacrifice, and set up any human as God. Exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying, blessed. Exactly what I'm saying. None of this trickery. Yes. It's not about all kinds of trickery. And that a religion. Me, I wonder say it, you don't know what, the people them almost some kind of witchcraft, the people them down there work. Cause that cannot have nothing to do with God. That not sound godly at all. So almost some kind of witchcraft them in down there commit. Kanaike said, if these people were reading the Bible and have an understanding, they wouldn't fall for this trickster. Well, that is true. I think it was just this man's charisma. He had a way of holding the crowd. You saw when he was having his sermons, and he was, and the people were jiving and the music and that sort of thing. Yeah. And the people like that because people don't want to go to church and they want to go to church where they move and tambourine and all of this, which nothing is wrong with that because the Bible in fact spoke about, the music and the musicians and you must sing and clap and all of that. But I don't know. I think I'll go off a deep end ear so and tell you. I think this man had good intentions initially. Maybe he was called to preach the word. Maybe he was given a gift to preach, to teach, to attract people and lead them in a positive way. Maybe that was his gift. But somewhere along the line, he abandoned that gift, sold his soul for money, invited the devil, and everything went south. That's what I believe. That is what I believe. That maybe he was called, but him turned the calling into something devilish. That's what I think. One think. Because he has the charisma for somebody who is being called to teach and preach. He has that effect. But he turned it into something quite evil. Blessed said even a child knows killing is wrong. Exactly. Believing that we'll come back to pay for the wickedness we do is what keep many people from being wicked and forgive those. And even with that being so, some people still wicked. You understand? So I guess it has its effect, right? It has its effect. Okay. What can I say? So that even if it's not real. Well, you got a point, Blessed. You got a point because we're not going to teach anybody to hurt anybody, that sort of thing. We don't want, no, that can be good teaching. And you have a great point there. So if the teaching is going to keep you from, being wicked, it's going to tell you that you're going to come back in the afterlife to pay for what you did, so you don't do it. There has to be a deterrent. There has to be a deterrent some way, somehow. So if that is the deterrent and it is working, well, good. Well, good. If it is working. If that's the deterrent and it's working, good. That's a good thing. But to revere a man and giving all my earthly possession is total madness. There you go. Absolute madness. That is absolute madness. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, that is madness. Total madness. If the Bible taught that, and if that was true, I would choose to go to. Blessed! Blessed is not easy, guys. Blessed say if the Bible taught that, and if that was true, I would choose to go. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! If we thought that they should revere one man, I agree with you. I agree with you because all these little crop up churches that don't have like they don't have any denomination. They are just a one man band. You know, they don't have anybody to give account to give account to. They are just themselves. They are just by themselves. One man is accountable for everything. You go to this one man. This man is considered to be the leader, the preacher, the prophet, the excellency, the highness, basically the God of you all. So if you choose one of those religions, chances are you are a part of a cult. Chances are you are a part of a cult. And all of these cults, like I think it was Derek who said earlier, they always end badly because this is one person's ego. This is one person's ego, riding his ego and clothing his ego with religion and pretending to be what he's not and leading all of the flock astray in the name of Jesus. Yes, and we be so desperate. It's like we are not fulfilled enough. We are so desperate that we keep going back into situations like these. Go back to church next week, go back Sunday, go back Monday night, go back Wednesday night for service, go back, and you see that this is not in alignment with the teachings of anything holy, but you still keep going back to give the poor, to give the poor probably, yes, and suffering children. But the oh my God, blessed, you are the best. You are the best, blessed. Not giving him, not giving him a sorry. Mm-mm. Cannot do it. I cannot and I will not do it. Cannot do it. Not doing it at all. Not at all. All right. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Put church before your family. Pastor wife is first lady and all these madness. Yes, brother. Pastor wife is the first lady, and you have to throw the money in the pot so that she can buy another broad hat and she can buy another 6-inch boot and she can buy another, them lavish suits and stuff. And pastor wife come at church every week, all decked out. Pastor wife can travel the world. And all these things. I mean, let me tell you something. Don't get me wrong, I have a problem with people doing what they do. But just when they call the name of Jesus, they call the name of God, and I do all these things, it tends to be quite concerning, especially in light of what has happened in Jamaica recently. It makes us wonder. It blessed to them lucky. Me no say pastor wife not go wear one bra that but me no say I know with my money. Me no say no. Me not have it as a matter of fact. Me not have it. I not taking my last dollar and give to any church. Then me left hungry. No, sir, me not do it. No, sir. Me know so when me go church, me put a little offering at the plate. But if me go church and pastor go call out my name and say, "Oh, Trev, you only put $10. Me not going back. And me ask you back for me $10 and make me sue you for it. No. Because we never know if church supposed to be a money making venture. Me know if church to be a money making venture. But apparently that's what all these New Day churches are. Because you notice that these New Day churches, them not connected with anybody. It's not like you have like a conference of churches where all of these churches are accountable to this. This is the head of the organization. All of these churches are accountable to the head of the organization, and the head of the organization oversees the activities of everybody to make sure that they're doing the right thing. They are saying the right thing, and if it means that taxes are to be paid, taxes are being paid, and whatever the case may be, because churches not pay taxes, whatever the case may be, but no, that's not what's happening. These churches that come up is just my church and me and this church, and we're not denominational. We're not going to call ourselves a part of Baptist, part of Methodist, part of Pentecost, part of Adventist, part of nothing. We are non-denominational. So everybody is welcome from all over the world. Anybody is welcome, no matter your lifestyle, no matter nothing. We're not following no code of conduct. We're not following anything like that. What we are doing is just people coming together. We will come together, we sing and we clap and we do all of this and we tell story and whatever, and that was church, and we gone our yard. Throw the money in the basket and pastor buy another plane and pastor buy a boat and pastor buy and buy and buy and buy, and people them are being swayed into throwing their money, throwing more and more and more of their money in the kitty. And pastor live big and rich and nice and lavish, and you broke more and more and more and can't send up in my school. My cousin took me to visit her friend in Miami. Let me see what you talk about Miami. Let me see what you say now about Miami. The lady fried a big dish of fish, and she couldn't give her husband or me a visitor piece. It was for... Really? It was for pastor. You kidding? Yes, brother. That's why pastor them live, brother. People them share out pastor food. Pastor food. Pastor get the biggest fish. Pastor get the big... Pastor get the biggest fish. Yes, brother. And if a beef pastor get the biggest piece, the best piece. Yes, the best piece of the ham. They give it all to pastor. Yes, brother. So them have to pay. Yes, my dear. That's how it has to be. The pastor fatter than Santa Claus. No, is that? Blessed. Blessed said the pastor is fatter than Santa Claus. Is that godly? What do you mean by if that is godly, blessed? Of course it is godly. Of course it is godly. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. You see, somebody sent me this thing here, so hold on, guys. Let me write down this here. So hold on, there. Somebody just sent me something that I believe I don't want to. On his property. Woo! Stop. Okay. Back with you all, guys. Somebody sent me something. That was the lady. I posted her already. I posted her already. Sabrina, I don't know if you all watched that video. I posted that video where she was talking about where she was talking about the pastor. She was talking about the pastor. And she said that she had gone to Jamaica with a group and they stayed. I think they rented out a part of this man's house as an Airbnb, something like that. And the pastor locked them in and had a bunch of boys, and they had to jump over the wall and escape, something like that. That was something with her that somebody sent me. Okay. So let me see the pastor. Yes, the blessedness and not even her husband no fat so. Like the pastor. Oh my God. I saw them worship them pastor, master. Yes, Kanika. I saw them worship them pastor, brother. Mm-hmm. Oh yes. I mean, there's nothing wrong if if you love this person and you contribute, you like the person and you contribute to their cause, but these cult things gone way over the limit. Way over the limit. I love and respect decent pastors. I love church. I love God and all human beings with the love of God, but no worshiping any human same. So I agree with you, blessed. No worshiping any human being. No, no, no. Uh-uh. Not worshiping no human being. Not believing no human being like flesh and blood like me is God. And I answer to him and I answer him, yes, he's God. God where? God when? God what? No, you are not God. No, you are not God. I mean, I go worship you like say you're God because you're not God. Ah, boy. I'm not sure what these people are saying, but they are sending me stuff and I don't understand. I don't know. Alright, they must send me a whole heap of stuff and me not even. Whole heap of stuff, guys. I'm gonna have to go through them when I'm finished. Whole heap of stuff. Whole heap of stuff. I'm gonna have to go through them when I'm done. But let me see what else is going on. Kimmy! Kimmy, how you doing? How are you, Kimoya? Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you doing? How easy would it be if you call Pastor catch you, Kimmy? How easy would it be? You believe everything them say? Are you shaky when it comes to your belief in a particular deity? Are you shaky? Would you say if a pastor could come and start charming you oftentimes with words that are not even in the Bible, just little stories, would you be quick to fall for it? Talk to me. Talk to me. Would you be easily tricked? I know somebody can't trick me. Because pastor that throw me out the first day and say, Trev not throw no money in the plate. Somebody that throw me out. That's for sure. That is for sure. Man, that throw me right out. My phone battery I did check. It was nice reasoning with you. Have a best day. Okay, Kanika, no problem. No problem. We are just gonna be here for another few minutes either way, but we are spending some time together because I gotta go get myself in order for work. I got work later, so I gotta get myself together. But I'm here talking with you all. What you say, Kimmy? Would it be easy for them to catch you? I know them can't catch me. So, all right, Kanita, you have a fantastic day, my love. Bye for now, my love. No problem. You go have a great day, my love. I'm not gonna be back here later. I will be back here maybe in the morning. Yeah, but not for today. But anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you much. Who else is here? I said 1:15. We are now at 1:16. So I guess Kanika, your time is up and so is ours. Your time is up and so too is our time. Our time is up as well. What just so Natty? Yes, our time is going to be up as well. A Friday, I'm gonna get ready to go to work later. I'm not leaving here till 6, but by now and then I have a few things that I must get together before I go. Yes, in the next few minutes, guys, we are going to be wrapping it all up. Kanaika gone, Natals. Kanaika gone. So if you're just saying hello to her, she is out the place. Her phone is dead, so she gone. And Natty, I'm going to be leaving too in a few minutes. I'm going to be leaving in a few minutes because I got a couple of things. Hold on there, guys. Hold on there. Let me see who this. Hold on. All right. I don't want to hear from Jackie. She called me every day. I tell me about my car warranty every day. Every day. And this time she used one phone. This time she used a number that my phone says was recognized. So that's why I answer the phone. Them think them slick, you see. That's why I answered the phone, because the phone said it was recognized. Only if you tell me about, tell me all this nonsense about my car's warranty. My car can have no tell me about no extended warranty on my car, because my car is 6 years old. 5 years old. Yeah, I bought it 6 years ago. All right. Let's see what else. My one charge too. Have a good weekend, guys. I get calls like that. You get calls? Yeah. I should come acting like she's slick. But anyway, guys, yes, I said 2:15. So I'm going to go do some other things, and then I will come back and talk to you all tomorrow, not today. I'm going to get some things done because I got work later. So I was just coming on here to give a little bit of chat. Oral, you just a come. Oral, you just a come and me I give the benediction, because everything closing up right now. I'm gonna get a few things done, and then oh, you on the job. Okay, and then we will talk again tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning we will talk, guys. All right, talk about your car is expired, and I don't even you're not else. They say your car warranty expired, you don't even have one. Oh my gosh, they are so funny. All right, Farin, I'm gonna check that thing for me and you. Good to see you, Oral. It's a fantastic day we are having over here on Trebescence Unstoppable. Come check us out again tomorrow morning. We're gonna have live tomorrow morning before I go to bed. So I will see you all then, guys. So you are gonna have a fantastic rest of your Friday afternoon, and I'm going to enjoy what's left of mine. And we will talk again some other time. It was a pleasure being here, as usual. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for spending time with me. And you are going to have a good day now. See you all later. Much love to all my subscribers and everybody who is out there, my future subscribers, and all of my friends and family and travelers and everybody out there. You have a fantastic Friday, and I will see you all later. Have a good one. All right. Peace out, guys. See you all later. Let's